I'm going to just recap for you real quick. California is a state of cycles. You got to understand the market cycles here. You got to pick the right house. We kind of went through all of this. You have to build your team. You're not going to be able to do it alone. You're going to need some help. You're going to need to be able to do some due diligence so you can make an intelligent offer. There's a whole bunch of places where you can find deals. I've identified a bunch of them. You're not going to work all of them. You'll go nuts if you try, right? You're going to waste a lot of money on mailers and things if you don't do the right mailers. So know what market. That's why we study the cycle. That'll determine what deal source you're going to. We covered a flip that I had recently done this past summer. Went through all of it, where I found it, how you do it, how you determine value on it, what's the most you can pay for it, how to run comps, doing radius search, things like that. Gave you a sheet that will help you determine how much you can pay, what your break even is, things like that. Again, I'm just doing a real quick recap for you, okay? We covered how to write a good offer versus a poor offer that's going to get rejected very quickly. Hopefully, Al, is this ringing a bell? Okay, because you were there. Okay. And then I actually showed you what offers should look like, how to highlight them. You'll have a better chance of getting them accepted if you use some of this stuff. Using the right contracts, knowing who your audience is. If you use my 4-line offer and you submit it to an REO, is it very likely to get accepted? Will it even get looked at? No, exactly. So using that, we showed you how to analyze some deals to see if it makes sense for you, also for the investor if you're going to flip it, okay? Had some software that you could do some analysis with, crunch some numbers. If you don't want to fire up your HP, I don't. I like to look at it this way. It's a little more visual. So there's some analysis software about rate of return, mortgage payment, rents, things like that. You can project out. You want to know 7 years from now with a 3% appreciation rate at a 5.5 mortgage, this will tell you where you would be. You can run future calculations using it. So it's kind of cool. As